As each week goes by, many things have already happened in the gaming world. This week I'll try to get you some of the important news that you might have missed, so stay tuned. Hey, what is happening guys? This is Orkar from Orkar's Gaming Corner and welcome to another week of gaming news. Okay, so we have some news from the Microsoft team. The Xbox One X and the all-digital edition Xbox One S is being discontinued. The manufacturing of these consoles will be stopped, however, the Xbox One S disc version will still be available. We know that Xbox One X does not make any money for Microsoft, well, at least on the launch. And with the new consoles on the way, it seems to be the correct thing to do, but isn't it a bit too early? The Xbox 360 production stopped sometime in April of 2016 and the PSC production stopped on the May 29th of 2017, and the new console's last generation launched on 2013. So why is Microsoft ending the production of Xbox One X and the One S all digital edition so soon? I believe the One X is a very strong competitor to the new Xbox consoles, at least the cheaper one, that would be the Lockhart. The problem is with the marketing, because both the Xbox Series X and the One X are 4K consoles and both of them do 60 FPS and both also support variable refresh rate. Now, in the eyes of the general consumer, it makes no sense. As long as the console does 4K 60 FPS and can play the latest games from Game Pass, why would you buy the expensive console? The general consumer will not dig deep into the specifications. They will just buy whichever is cheaper and has a 4K 60 logo. To top that off, Microsoft has confirmed that it will support all the consoles for the first 2 years of the upcoming console generation. I'm sure no one denies the fact that Xbox One X will be much cheaper than the Series X and may even be cheaper than the Series S, and I think it will compete pretty well with the latter in terms of not only price but also performance. So if Microsoft does not stop the production of the One X will be one of the best competitors for its own line of consoles like the Series X and the Series S. I have a One X myself and I am not thinking of upgrading this year. I mean, why should I if it plays all the games perfectly fine on my 4K monitor? Even though it may be using variable resolutions, it's totally fine. So putting that aside, let's move on to other news. This Friday, Ghost of Tsushima by developer Sucker Punch launched on the PlayStation 4, and what a beauty the game has turned out to be. Title marks the end of a truly magnificent generation for the PlayStation, with games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man, Days Gone, and now Ghost of Tsushima. The game is the most beautiful piece of media that I have seen in my entire life, and that covers everything from movies, video games to cartoons and anime, anything and everything. It is just at another level and I've been playing it throughout the weekend, and what a blast it's been. I'll be doing a review of Ghost of Tsushima later and you guys can check that out right here on this channel. Also, I just thought it would be cool if I told you guys what game I am playing on a weekly basis as a small section, and it would be even better if you guys can share what games you guys are playing in the comments down below. So let's do that starting this episode. Project xCloud is going to be a part of Game Pass. For those of you who don't know, Project xCloud is Microsoft version of cloud gaming, and it is going to be a part of the Game Pass Ultimate subscription from the September at no extra cost. So that pretty much makes Project xCloud the Netflix of gaming. It is because you subscribe to Netflix, you get access to hundreds of movies and shows that can be watched on any device anywhere. In the same way you subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get access to hundreds of games, and from this September you can just stream those games on your phone through Project xCloud at no extra cost from anywhere on any device. It also means that people who don't have an Xbox can also use this feature, so isn't that something like Netflix for the gaming? It's amazing just how quickly technology changes, and from what is happening right now, game streaming may be a legitimate thing very soon. Okay, so with the pandemic not showing any signs of slowing down, people are also a little skeptical whether they will get their hands on their brand new PS5 or the Xbox Series X, because mass production of these consoles is not possible as the earlier generations. But for those of you who want the PS5, things seem to be gearing up a little better, as Sony recently announced that they are almost doubling the number of consoles that are manufactured for this release. So initially they were going to release around 5 million consoles, but now they are going to up the ante by releasing around 9 million consoles, at least by the end of the year or the beginning of next year. So at least 4 million more people getting the hands on the PS5. I can't say the same for Xbox Series X, but hopefully Microsoft is also doing the same on their part and will have enough consoles on the launch day. That does it for this week's gaming news episode, and tune in regularly for such episodes in the future. If you like what I do here, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Orca's Gaming Corner, and have a nice night.